Right, here we are today with the brand new 25 plate facelift Vauxhall Mokka. I'm going to tell you all about it, what it looks like, how it handles, how it drives. We're also going to find out, is it sweet like the chocolate part of your Mokka, or is it bitter like the coffee? Before we go into more details, please follow me, go on in 60 seconds, follow, like, subscribe and click the little bell icon so you get notified every time we post a new video. Thank you. Right then, let's talk about this car. It's quite aggressive looking, isn't it? It's quite nice. This new visor that's all on all the new Vauxhalls, it looks really, really good. I think it's quite strong. It's got a really, really nice line. It's got these new LED headlights that are the same on the front and the back and just look really, really smart. As you come down the side of the car, you have got these 18-inch wheels on this ultimate spec. This has got the white paint with the black roof, which I think is a really nice mix. I like the different roof and body combo. I like the fact it's got this styling with a little bit of white down here and the black mixing it up. It's got all these funky angles and it just looks really nice and aggressive. It's got a really good shape to it. It's a bit bigger than a Corsa, isn't it? It's a bit more higher. It's a mini SUV. The biggest problem this car has is it's in the same segment as the Ford Puma, which, as we know, sells like absolute hotcakes, which is a real tough act to follow, isn't it? It's a real tough act to be in the same category. Why would you buy this instead? And that's what we've got to think about here. But it looks really good. It looks different, doesn't it? And you see Pumas all the time. Whereas this, it's really strong. I quite like it. It's very different. Okay, let's have a look in the boot, shall we, and see what space we've got. The boot release on this car is underneath here, and then it's a manual boot. Now, 350 litres of space, so it's nowhere near the biggest in this segment, but it's quite adequate. You get a couple of suitcases in, you get a set of golf bats in, storage underneath here as well for all your hiking gear. It's a decent space. It's not got masses of space. There is some under chair storage, so you can put your feet under there, which allows you to spread out a little bit more. It's quite comfortable. It's the windows are quite high, so it's a bit darker in the back here. Again, it's adequate. It's not the greatest. Probably not as good as a Puma or a Skoda Kamiq, but it's quite comfortable. It's quite nice. It's all right for the family, especially if you've got little ones in the back here with little legs and stuff, or a child seat. It's not too bad at all. The doors open quite wide. So yeah, I mean, this is all plastic, isn't it? There's no funky materials or anything. And whilst, like I say, you don't go around scratching your own car, do you, going, oh, this is all plastic? It's not ugly, but there's no real stunning attention to detail in the design on the back here. But you've got the pockets and stuff. It's adequate. It's fine. The good thing about this, though, there are two USBs in the back here, which is quite handy. And then you've got ISOFIX points on two of the back seats as well. I probably wouldn't want to travel with three adults in the back, though. The little seat in the middle, there's a transmission tunnel which is going to block their legs. So it's going to be a little bit tight if you've got three people sat in the back here. But for two, it's all right. Okay, so in the front of the Vauxhall Mokka. Now, it's the upgraded version, the facelift, and you can tell it's the facelift because it has been improved since the last one. It's really quite nice in the front because you've got your wireless charging, you've got a USB port, your climate control, you have real buttons. In this ultimate model, you've got your heated steering wheel, heated seats. It's really quite nice. You've got this big screen across the middle here. Now, in the old one, it used to have bars down the side that you couldn't do anything with. It was just your climate control, whereas now it's full screen. It's a lot more usable and it's a lot more modern. You've got your digital driver display in front of you, which is really smart. It gives you everything you need to know right in front of your face, which is really handy. You've got real buttons on the steering wheel. And in here, in the front, the materials are really nice. You've got this sort of leathery feel on the side here. This, I know it's plastic, but it's like a aluminium coloured trim, if you like, going all the way across the front here. And this is also angular and cool. I like this a lot because it's so different. It feels really modern. The seats are really nice as well. This sort of mix of a leatherette, and then you've got this cloth Alcantara kind of material here, which is really, really nice. You've also got Isofix on the front, which, as we always like that, because it just means if it's just you and the little one, you can go out, and it's ideal, isn't it? Because they're not stuck in the back. You don't feel like a taxi driver with your child in the car. In the middle, you've got storage space there, cup holders. In the middle, you've got your parking brake, your button for your drive modes, and your selector here for your gears. But from the front, it's a completely different place to the back. It's almost worlds apart. The back is almost the bare minimum, whereas the front really excels. It looks really nice. It feels really good. Nice and modern, spacious, good driving position. You can see out the back, which you can't in all of these cars. Just have a look in here. And as with all Stellantis cars, you get a half-sized glove box because they haven't moved the fuse box when they move the steering wheel over for the right-hand drive market. So we're driving the Mokka. Now, it's quite nice to drive actually. It's got this tiny little steering wheel and it feels really small. It feels a bit like a go-kart steering wheel in that, and you can see how big my hands are on it, and it's quite nice. It's like 3-spoke steering wheel, leatherish kind of feel, and it just feels a bit gamey, a bit like a go-kart to drive, which is kind of cool. It doesn't wobble. The road handling is really, really good, so it kind of lives up to that. It's quite smooth. It's not very loud. There's not a lot of road noise in here, and it's a petrol engine, so it's not like the electric one, which is silent, but you can't really hear it. The response is nice when you're turning into corners. Oh, you can hear that, can't you? You can hear the little turbo kicking in when you go in. That's quite nice. It's quite a nice sound actually. So this version's got a 1.2 petrol engine, turbo, and you would think that's really, really small, but actually it's got quite a lot of poke. It's enough to get you up to overtake someone. It's got enough go. It's really nice. And we missed the ferry. So we brought the car out today to Kingswear near Dartmouth, and it's full of these quite tight, twisty little roads, which are a really good place to test this car because you get a feel for how it turns, how it goes on these little tight bends, but also they're all 60-mile-an-hour roads, so you get a feel for how it drives at a decent speed as well. So, in terms of the tech, it's really quite nice in here, and it feels quite futuristic. It's quite nice that you've actually got real climate controls, because then you don't have to fiddle around and screen to work it out while you're driving. Although it is all here, but it is also quite nice to have physical buttons. We do like that. It's quite a responsive screen. You've also got your Android Auto and your CarPlay, so you don't have to use the Vauxhall system, but it is way better than it used to be. It's a much nicer, responsive system to use that you can use while you're driving with all your apps, games, everything else, and you can do that with no problems at all. You've got your voice assistant. You can say, "Hey Vauxhall," and it'll listen to you and ask you to do all sorts of things. It's not going to do it now because I've not set it up for me, but I've seen it working and it's quite good. It's quite responsive, which the same can't be said for all voice assistants, can it? Now, the driver display in front of me is really, really clear. It's not too cluttered. It tells me that I'm playing Radio Devon, although I'm not at the moment. It's telling me how much range I've got left in my fuel tank. It's also telling me my revs on the other side, and nice and big in the middle is the current speed limit on the road, the gear I'm in, and my speed limit, my speed that I'm currently doing, which is really, really, really easy to see, nice and clear, no dramas at all. It's quite nice that it's not overcomplicated, because a lot of these displays have got too much info, but this, it's nice and pared back, really simple. You can also customize it and put all sorts of different information in there. Obviously, if you have the EV version of this, it'll tell you your range and your kilowatts per hour and that sort of stuff. So this car starts at about £21,000 if you go for the bog standard basic spec. And if you go to the very top spec, Ultimate Edition, with every single extra paired onto it, you could spend up to 34, 35 grand, which is obviously putting you into a much, much bigger bracket in terms of other things you could buy for the money. Now, its direct competitors are definitely the Puma, and that's the biggest problem with this car, is the Puma is obviously very good in lots of different ways. It's not necessarily better, but it is very, very good. And everyone likes a Ford Puma, and they sell like absolute hotcakes, you know, the top of the charts for months. So that's quite a difficult one. But also, the Stellantis brands have got other cars that also fit into this. So there are Citroens, like the Peugeot E2008 or the 2008 is pretty much the same car. A lot of the bits in this are the same as that Peugeot, and that's a really good car as well. Nice, funky inside trim, great digital packs and everything. So there's a lot to like about that. But then there's a lot to like about this. They're very, very similar. So a lot of it is going to come down to personal preference, whether you like the styling, whether you like how it feels to drive. Now, on a lease, this is about £240 for this a month for this Ultimate Edition, which is really, really good. It's not bad at all, is it? Really, if you think about it, it's a lot of car for £240 a month. Now, this particular car is leased, should I say, via the Motability scheme. So a very good friend of mine has got this on the Motability scheme, and the way that works is it's also basically a lease, just like you do with your contract lease hire. So you pay an upfront payment, which I believe this Ultimate spec is available on Motability for about £700 up front. And then you pay, effectively, you swap your benefit payment, your disability benefit payment, for the car. So the benefit payment effectively pays for the lease on this car, which is kind of much of a muchness. It's exactly the same. And I know there's lots and lots of controversy around the Motability scheme, and I don't really get it, to be honest, because it is exactly the same as any other lease scheme. You get the car that suits you, you pay up front depending on how much the car costs, you pay a bit extra if you want something a bit more premium. It's exactly the same as a lease. You're paying for it because you're paying out of the money you would get as a benefit anyway. So I think it's amazing because it allows people who really rely on their car to get about. So I think it's really good because You're getting a car that's brand new, so it's going to be reliable. You haven't got to MOT it for 3 years. You have got it under warranty and it's serviced and everything. It's going to be more reliable, which is what you need. You need to reliably know that you can get from A to B. You're not going to be left with your car in the garage when you need to get to your hospital appointments and get the kids to school and stuff like that. So it makes perfect sense to me. No one's getting anything for free. It just works really, really well. And let's be honest, the Motability scheme basically props up the new car industry in this country because it is such a big purchaser of new cars, or leases so many new cars. So it's really, really important to the economy, especially all the car manufacturers that build cars and sell cars in this country. So I think it's great, but feel free to put what you think in the comments. But this is a really nice car, really good for the money. Is it sweet like the chocolate, or is it bitter like the coffee? Now I think it's just like a Mokka actually, as it's a really nice mix of all. It's not the perfect car, it's not incredible in every way. There are things it's not brilliant with, like the space in the rear, some of the materials used in the rear, and it does lose out a bit on boot space compared to some of its rivals. But it offers amazing value for money, great tech, good fun to drive. I think it looks really, really good. So I think it's a great mix of everything. Brilliant value for money. It's a nice car. I like it.
So just a quick look at the spec and pricing on the Vauxhall website here. And if you look, we've got the Mokka Ultimate, which is the car we're driving today. The 1.2 turbo petrol, 130 brake horsepower, automatic, 8 gears, and it's petrol. You can also spec this as a hybrid or an EV. This is white. The white paint is £650. The interior is the standard one that we're driving today. No cost. You can also change to have the body coloured roof and pay extra for a spare tyre if you would really want. And that's £31,235 on the road. Quick look at Lease Loco, who are doing the same one for £238,727 a month. You can also get the Puma at £241, so it's only a couple of pounds more expensive. And lastly, over on the Motability scheme, you can see that this automatic version is £699 up front.
5 things I really love about this brand new facelifted Vauxhall Mokka. So I love the styling outside. I think it looks great. This contrasting roof line, the new lights and everything, it looks fantastic. Number 2, I love the interior in the front. I like how spacious it is in the front here, how modern it looks, how the way it's styled. I just love all of this. I think it's brilliant. Number 3, I love the tech in here. The tech is really easy to use. You've got your reversing cameras, you've got real buttons on here, and for the climate control, your driver display is great because it shows you just exactly what you need to see. Number 4, I love the way it drives. It's really good. It feels like a go-kart. It's quite responsive. It's really nice. And number 5, it's actually really, really good value for money. At around £240 a month on your PCP finance or your hire, your lease, it's really, really good value for money.
Please do like and subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell so you get notified every time we go live or post a new video. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.